Hi, I'm Nick, and today I'll answer the question how you can spot who the bar raiser is in your Amazon interview loop. Let's start with some context first. The bar raiser is the individual who has the highest decision making authority and power to determine whether Amazon should hire you or not. The bar raiser comes from a different group than the team you're interviewing with. And usually it's possible that the bar raiser even could come from a different functional background than the role you're interviewing for. Having said this, you should treat the bar raiser no different than anyone else in your loop. The bar raiser is just another interviewer, and you should not sacrifice your performance with anyone else in your loop in order to shine in your interview with the bar raiser. Now, with this context out of the way, let me share with you 4 ways with which you can spot who the bar raiser is, or at the very least, eliminate who the bar raiser is not. 1, the bar raiser is not going to be a hiring manager. It's safe to assume, it's safe to know that those are going to be 2 different individuals. 2, as I had mentioned a second ago, the bar raiser will come from a different team. So you can play the game, which one of these 5 interviewers, or 4 or 6, however many people interview you, which one of these 5 people is the least like the others. Usually, as I said, the bar raiser will come from a different group. Frequently, or sometimes, they can come from a different functional background as well. 3, the bar raiser usually or sometimes could have a shadow interviewer with him or her in the interview loop. Amazon likes to train new bar raisers by having them shadow experienced bar raisers. So if you encounter a pair of interviewers in your interview loop, one of your interviews being transacted by 2 individuals, there's a decent chance that that might be your bar raiser. And 4, usually if a higher level person interviews you, a higher level person than the role that you're interviewing for, a more senior level person than you, then that's a potential indication that this individual is not the bar raiser. Amazon does not like to invest the time of more senior level people in order to determine whether less senior people raise the bar. Sometimes they do it, but usually it's going to be a bar raiser who's at the level that you're interviewing for, not somebody who's senior to you. If you encounter a more senior level person, usually that's a potential indication that this could be your skip level manager who wants to have an input on the hiring decision. So again, this goes back to one of the earlier points I was making. Do not sacrifice your performance with anyone else. Treat everyone with the same level of intensity and preparation as the bar raiser. And also know that in some cases for, again, more senior level loops, it is likely that maybe multiple bar raisers, multiple certified bar raisers are going to be interviewing you. Now, there can only be one person who plays the role of the bar raiser on any individual loop, but multiple people could be bar raisers. And during the debrief, if you have a subpar performance with anyone on the loop, whether they're bar raiser or not, the bar raiser during the debrief is going to find that out, and that might decrease your chances of a successful hire. So those are a few things you can look for in order to determine who the bar raiser is in your Amazon interview loop. I hope this was helpful. Stay in touch. The very best of luck to you in your loop. Good luck. Bye-bye.